A man hires a blonde to paint stripes down the middle of a road, giving her just one rule. Paint at least 4 miles a day, or she's out. Day 1, she's a machine. 8 miles. The boss is stunned. Day 2, 4 miles. Not as flashy, but still fine. Day 3, only 2 miles. The boss frowns, but lets it slide. Day 4, she crawls through 1 mile. Now he's annoyed. Finally, he asks, "What happened? You started like a champ. Why are you slowing down so much?" The blonde wipes her forehead, sighs, and says, "Well, every day I get farther and farther from the paint bucket." After a long day at work, a young woman came home to a nightmare. Her house had been ransacked. Panicked, she called the police to report the burglary. A nearby K9 unit got the call and arrived first. The officer walked up the driveway with his dog on a leash. The blonde homeowner stepped onto the porch, took one look, and froze. Then she dropped onto the steps, buried her face in her hands, and groaned, "Unbelievable. I come home to find everything stolen. I call the police for help, and they send me a blind cop." In the middle of lovemaking, a man suddenly dies of a heart attack. While arranging the funeral, the mortician tells the widow there's a problem. Her late husband still has a full case of rigor mortis hard-on, which is sticking straight up in the air. If they don't fix it, it'll look very strange in the coffin. Without missing a beat, the widow says, "Cut it off and stick it up his ass." The mortician stares in shock, but she insists. He does as told. At the funeral, some guests notice a small tear in the corner of the man's eye. They whisper their concerns, but the widow calmly says there's nothing to worry about. Just before the casket is closed, she leans in and whispers to her husband's ear, "It hurts, doesn't it?" A newlywed couple was deep in the honeymoon phase, but there was one tiny problem. The wife wasn't exactly a kitchen pro. On their first night at home, the husband came back from work to find her looking guilty. "I'm so sorry. I burned dinner," he smiled. "No problem, sweetheart. Let's just skip dinner and make love instead." The next evening, same story. She sighed. "I ruined dinner again." He winked. "That's fine. Straight to bed then." On the third night, he walked in to find her perched on the radiator. What are you doing?" With a playful grin, she said, "Just warming up dinner."